And we're live. We've done it again.
Well. Very
Well.
Merry Christmas to you, Mr. Mike.
A Merry Christmas to you, Mr. Mike.
And Merry Christmas to everybody, including those who don't even watch this stream. Even though they may not know we're wishing them a happy holidays, but it makes me feel warm inside.
Just the thought that counts.
It's the thought that counts.
It's the thought.
Anyway, welcome everybody to another episode of the Sim Racing Guys. Mike and Mike are here again.
Oh, sorry. Mute that. Yeah, we're here. We've done it again. We made it another week.
We have survived. Did you make it through Christmas okay, Mike?
I did. The wife got me the coolest present. You ready? Ready for this? Ready for this?
Yeah.
See how it's blue in the background?
Yeah.
Alexa, make the garage red. Boom.
Oh, that's cool.
Alexa,
I think
make the garage blue. Boom.
I think you just like telling people what to do and then just doing it.
Not really.
It gives you like a little feeling. Turn my room red. What about turning it yellow?
Alexa, turn the garage yellow.
Fuchsia?
Alexa, turn the garage fuchsia.
Oh. Purple?
Alexa, turn the garage purple. That's not really purple. That's
pretty cool, man.
Well,
I mean, it doesn't pick up on the camera that bad.
Enough that you can notice it, right? So, Alexa, turn the garage blue. There we go. I like the blue.
Blue's better.
The blue, yeah. Blue's better. Blue's better. It shines off my
head. I like
head.
that.
It shines off. Well, when you get your new gaming room, we can set you up.
Yeah, so that's definitely going to happen. It looks like. So
is it?
It'll be. I'll be relocating my equipment to my own studio gaming room, and yeah, that'll be a nice thing for me. And for my wife especially, because on these lazy Sunday mornings, she likes to sleep in.
And you kick her ass out of bed so we can do this stream.
She does not like that part. She gets very upset at me about those wake ups. Your silly little podcast. It's very cute, Mike. That's what she says.
She calls it cute?
She called it cute.
What the hell? What the hell?
It's not right.
Sibo, right. Thank you for the follow, brother. We got Sibo following.
Hey, Sibo. Yeah, cool. So anyway, we okay, so for those of you who don't believe in Santa, well, guess what? I have a real life Santa, and his name is Mike Tanti. And he delivered unto me, and this is actually pretty cool because you live in Canada, you live in British Columbia, Vancouver-ish island area, and you shipped over to me your hand-me-downs, and I wouldn't call them hand-me-downs because they're freaking amazing. These beautiful Huskenvel. Hello, let's get a little focus going here. Pro pedals, and I was previously using Fanatic V3 inverted pedals with damper, not using a brake performance kit. Anyway, so Mike sent me this, and it took me how long to get them set up yesterday, Mike?
Well, you got them what, Wednesday? What day did you get the pedals?
It would have been it could have been Wednesday, I guess.
Yeah, Wednesday.
And so anyway, we ended up They ended up just sitting around for a couple days because of Christmas and getting everything ready for that. And so yeah, I spent the day yesterday taking apart my V3s and installing these. So I guess they don't make the Pro pedals anymore.
They don't make they replaced them with the Sprints.
Is there a reason why they don't make a Pro? Is it because the Sprints were just
The
like
cost.
maybe
I'm thinking the cost. My guess is the cost.
Is there anything better about the Pros than the Sprints?
I would say more adjustability.
With the Sprints.
Yeah. No, with the
Yeah.
with the Pros.
Oh, with the Pros. Okay.
With the Pros, I would say more adjustability. Like
Well,
I run the Ultimates. And
okay. Yeah.
you
Yeah. So
can
you
adjust. You can adjust those 4 ways to Sunday. Yeah. So, but yeah.
Shout out to my brother and his wife for when they went to Sturgis. They stopped by the motorcycle museum there, and they picked me up this fine, wonderful coffee cup, which I am indulging in some nice coffee. But so I'll say, yeah. Go ahead.
So we raced. We didn't really race. We had some fun on the new RF2 DLC, and you were.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it was basically your first shot at these pedals. Really?
Absolutely, yeah.
So going from the V3 inverteds to the Fanatec Pros, biggest difference. Biggest difference. Husqvarna Pros. Husqvarna Pros. I was doing that last night too, wasn't I? Husqvarna Pros.
Yeah, you're tongue-tied.
Yeah.
Guy.
What would you say was the biggest difference?
Okay. So this is my progression level across the pedal platform. So went from G25 pedals, okay, had those for eons. They were great for all that time until I got the V3 inverted Fanatic V3 inverted pedals with damper kit, and they were like night and day. Okay. Very first thing is that the inverted, obviously the pedals are coming down from the top, so you have more of like maybe a GT layout for the car. It did take a little. So this is the thing. Okay, the Fanatic V3 invert, when they're sitting flat, the pedals are sitting at an angle like this.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a little weird feeling on your feet when your feet are like this and the pedals are like, your feet are like this and your pedals are like that. Okay, it's not a very comfortable position, and I was kind of used to the floor up pedals, but I got used to it over time. And the V3s, like I said, load cell technology, using that versus a potentiometer, just amazing difference. Like, you can really feel your braking, the pressure of the amount of pressure that you put in, just like you would in a real car. So yeah, I got totally used to those. As a matter of fact, when I got my new rig, my GT1 Evo from SimLab, I was able to adjust the foot plate so that I can get the pedals to sit flat, and it made it more comfortable. And yeah, I felt that they were really, really good pedals, and I don't really have anything bad to say except for maybe the sponginess. I never got the brake performance kit, so I never got like the stiff brake pedal, which is actually something that I do like. So then all of a sudden the mail comes, or delivery brings these Husqvarna, and when I got these pedals, number one, they just look very awesome. They're machined bitchin'. They're not really designed for the aesthetic look.
No.
You know, like
they're more function.
they are full function pedals. So that's the first thing I'll say, is that they are just built for a purpose. They're not there to look pretty. They're there to be something that works. And so a throttle pedal is a throttle pedal. You can't really throw a lot out there for that, but I do like the amount of adjustability for spring tension and travel.
Yeah.
And I noticed the technology. Okay, so in the V3 inverted, I think they're still using. I think actually they're probably both using what they call. I think it's a Hall effect sensor or something like that.
Hall effect sensor.
Hall effect sensor.
Hall
okay,
effect.
so it's not using potentiometer, but it's using a. Is it like a magnetic thing that it's like sensing resistance far and close or something like that?
Sure.
So the back of the throttle pedal literally just has a sensor that measures the distance between the pedal and the sensor. Yeah. Okay, where there's not an actual physical sensor moving. Okay. Anyway, very cool the way they built that into the pedal. The brake. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the brake. The brake has a couple different stages. Okay, so you have the rod, but you have a preload spring that gives you a little sponginess right in the beginning of the movement of the pedal. So you can. I found that to be really cool because it gives you a little bit of finesse right in the very beginning of the pedal movement. So if you're just trying to brush the brake, just to bleed off a little speed before you go into a turn, or maybe like a high speed sweeper, you have that finesse to be able to just kind of give it a little touch. But then when you get on the brake, so I think we figured out yesterday it has adjustability up to 55
kilos
kilograms.
or something like that, yeah.
And we were reading that the Fanatic has a 90 kilogram
load cell.
So I need a stiff pedal. I have some nerve damage in my left leg. It helps me feel the pedal under my foot because I have a big spot on the bottom of my foot where I can't feel anything. I just feel pressure. So for me, it's always been the ability to be able to feel the pedal under my foot. And this pedal does that. And I don't know if it's because of the bushings, because I know a lot of people swear by the V3s and the brake performance kit, which I never got. But now that I'm seeing how effective those bushings are, and the great thing about it is with the Huskenveld, I can just adjust the travel and the amount of how soon you're pressing against those bushings. And it's given me, like, we were doing a couple hours last night on the sim, and the braking was it was almost like night and day. And I was able to be able to stab the brake real quick to give the car like a help through a turn, and it to be very finite and very quick. I felt the V3 Fanatic inverted pedals, and it could be just because I didn't have the brake performance kit in there. Just a lot of sponginess and having to travel really far down on the pedal to get to that real bite point of the brake, that real stiffness of the bushing that is in there. But I'll tell you right now, I'm really enjoying the Huskenveld. I found it to be, performance-wise, a lot better.
So you were saying we were on RF2 last night, and we're trying out the new DLC, the new Endurance DLC. It's not more like a CSL Elite style bushing setup than a V3. No, because it's all load cell, SIBO. There's no bushings. It's all load cell, and then it's got These guys. Springs and these guys here.
Let's see. Where is that?
So see, and I did change it. I just sent it to you how I ran them, right? And I think I have the same setting on my my Ultimates as well.
And I adjusted the brake to so far to where I like the setting, but
yeah,
I'm going to be doing a lot more tweaking with that for sure as I get more familiar with them and find more comfortable settings. But I mean, so far it's been very enjoyable. But like I said, I'm not taking anything away from Fanatic's setup. It's a great setup. There's just some things about it that I was never comfortable with, and I think it was the pedal faces and how they when you first put them onto the rig, how much you have to adjust on the rig to get the pedals to sit flat. And are you running
that's what I'll do. I'll play our replay while we're chatting here. So this is our replay last night
on. Fine. That's fine.
This is our replay last night on the RF2 new DLC. Man,
guys, I've been looking forward to running the new Corvette, the C8, the mid-engine GTE car, and I got on there last night, and man, it is a fun car. It's to me, I mean, I'm a big Porsche guy. I love Porsche. So for me, I mean, I'm probably always going to run a Porsche because I just love the way Porsches drive. And but when I was driving that Corvette, it's a very well-balanced car. I think it still needs a little work on the sound a little bit. The sound's
the sound is probably the most lacking part of it.
Yeah. I'm watching you're running a lap there. You can tell it's mic'd because of the number 2 on the position marker on his car.
Let's go back to where we came out of the pits here. There we go.
But anyway, we did get to run all the new Endurance 2 pack. The Corvettes, the DPI and the LMP, the light. I don't know how to pronounce it. Ligier, whatever.
Out of all three, that was my favorite car.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. It's a lively car.
I think it's better than the Cadillac. The Cadillac just didn't have any feeling to me. I wouldn't say it didn't have any feeling. It just felt numb. Yeah, it felt really numb.
You know what I think? I think with the DPI car, I think that it's running more power steering in it, and there may actually be an adjustment in if we go further into the car, we might be able to adjust the level, because sometimes they have different steering boxes that they can use.
Yeah, because we didn't do any setups at all. We just plugged them in and have some fun.
We just jumped on the track, and but yeah, when you get into DPI, the steering is very light, and that's why I was saying it seems too light for it to be an adjustment thing. So I think it has to be.
I went into the force feedback and I jacked it up to like 1.5 or 1.6 in game.
Right, but you shouldn't have to do that because it should be changing it. So that's why I'm saying I think the DPI car actually has like better, like really, because a Formula One car has power steering too, and they always say that the steering in an F1 car is actually really light.
Yeah,
and not heavy like a non power assisted steering rack. But yeah, I'm enjoying some of this video of you and me running, and you can see I jumped into a Porsche just so that we can kind of see what the performance between the two.
And they're all the GTE cars, so it's not like we're doing a GT3 Porsche. We ran all the GTEs.
No, you can see some of the pressure I was putting on you, and
how you drive off the track all the time to cut the corner.
Well, no, I just I use what's there, Michael. It's
Excuses. I think this is where I went flying off the track.
Oh, I don't know.
No, cut her closer.
Is that where you're saying I cut the track? Was there?
No, it was way back there.
I'm watching the.
Oh, you're watching the live stream.
So you're seeing it.
I'm seeing it. Yeah, I think there's like a 20-second delay.
Right. But man, those GTE cars are a lot of fun. I really want to take part in an endurance race, and it'd be cool to team up with a talented driver that doesn't crash all the time.
I know. I can't race with that guy anymore.
I know.
Oh man,
there's some great shots there of the two cars on the track, though, man. I mean, you can see they're both, and we're pushing the cars. We're not just dicking around there. We're I'm trying to catch them in that Corvette with the Porsche, and so I would say the competitiveness between the cars are great.
The balance is the balance is very much there. They're very well balanced. The Porsche I think the Porsche gets it in the twisties.
Yeah, well, it just depends. I think that's more driver talent, but just kidding.
Whatever. So yeah, so that was the vet. Let's while we're still chatting here, I'm just gonna close that, and I'll bring up while you keep talking. I'll bring up the what's it called?
Yeah. Oh, and also Santa brought to me, and I haven't connected it yet because I'm still trying to come up with a solution for it, because I need to be able to figure out how to mount it to my AccuForce. But
so I set it down for you to try it out.
You sent it to me to try out. It's the Sim-43-X by SimLab.
Yeah.
And I know you do a lot in VR, so this doesn't really help you a lot in those situations. But I'm pretty primarily on a 34-inch, and I usually run without dash or steering wheel in my in-car camera when I'm driving. So that is going to be really cool to try and see by replacing that dash. But it's beautifully made. It's got I think it's an aluminum machined housing, CNC'd, or however they make it. Very nicely powder coated. The back, if you look, you can see it's got a true composite carbon fiber back. This is where the USB connects to the PC. And then on the bottom, it looks like there's just a couple little set screws, maybe for the board that's inside. And then you have these two holes that connect to a mounting bracket, which then mounts to your rig somehow. It's got a nice little overhang here to cut down glare. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to setting this up and giving it a try, Mike. And thank you, Richard, for sending this to us to review. Richard from SimLabs.
I got the Cadillacs.
So
I got the Cadillacs.
You got it going.
We're ready to go.
So yeah, and then we went to a DPI car, and now it's fast. It's a fast car. I mean, it's pretty fun. But the thing I'm seeing here is, it looks to me like R Factor is really focusing on maybe the IMSA class.
That's the way it's looking. They got RF2, or sorry, ACC's got GT3s locked down.
Right.
So I'm thinking RF2 is going for the IMSA stuff. And with the new shaders and everything, RF2 is starting to look so pretty.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of good work over there. And the new interface works.
Yes.
The new user interface, it works. I mean, it's... Oh, and they have a new tab up for the competition.
Yeah, that's the thing. We tried to use it last night because I thought it was up and running, and it's not live.
Yeah, I don't think it's live. I don't think it's live right now. It's I think they're still working on that. I mean, maybe from what I'm thinking, maybe it's got to do a little bit with the servers themselves, because they would have to be official servers, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're not going to be... People are not going to be hosting ranked server races, or maybe they can limit, the driver talent by the rank. But
maybe.
It would be kind of fun if they're going after iRacing and their schedule of available races, like every half hour to an hour, being able to jump out on a track and run with a bunch of guys that are somewhere around the same level of competitiveness and skill. I think that's going to be a huge thing. I think it's going to be, because first of all, there's so much great content for RF2, and you don't have to empty your wallet on it.
No, what did these 3 cars cost? It would cost me $14.95 Canadian. So what was
Canadian, it was $10.95. It was $10.95 American. $10, $11 for three amazing cars.
Yeah.
You can get all 3 DLCs for the GTE, the Endurance Pack 1, Endurance Pack 2, and the Ferrari 488.
And that brings me into the Steam winter sale. All their DLC is like 50-60% off right now.
Yeah, you gotta cash in right now.
£8
cash in right now.
£8 in the UK right now for it. So sorry,
and you're not gonna find better content, especially from 397. When they put it out there, it's the real deal.
Now we couldn't figure out here why, other than I changed my rear spoiler, why I was pulling away from you on that straight.
You did what?
In the Cadillacs, because I changed the spoiler configuration on my car.
Oh yeah. You dropped the wing on it.
I dropped the wing, and I'd pull right away from you.
Yeah. Yeah, and I realized getting on that track, the baseline setup for that car doesn't have enough gearing to go down the straight.
No.
Did you find that it did? Did you have to change
the
gearing at all?
No, I didn't change my gearing.
Huh. That's weird. I was redlining at the end of the straightaways.
In 6th?
But here, yeah, you can see right here the wing difference. I'm in your draft. Huh. Oh, I'm on the watching the broadcast, so. And then you can see I pulled the inside line on you. Yeah, beautifully done, Michael.
Oh, almost lost it there. I saved it though. My Superior Driving School saved it.
But yeah, I would say the DLC is really, and I'm sure they're gonna update a bunch of stuff, balance power, all that stuff. But yeah, we need some GTE in our lives and some multi-class, so like GTE, GT3. I mean, you could do the whole gambit,
Yeah, you could. You could do it all. Do
it all. So now that I'm enjoying these Huskenfeld, I still don't know how to pronounce it, but
Huskenfeld.
Now I'm going to be looking. I want to go on their page right now, and I want to see what their clutch pedal, because I do like a clutch.
Sign up. So I've just gone onto their website, in R Factor 2, and you have to sign up now for their competition.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I'm just doing it right now. Because that wasn't there last night when we tried.
Oh, so what exactly are you looking at? Because I'm not.
Well, actually, here I'll bring it up right now. I'll bring it up the screen right now. Here, 1 second, because I have it shared. This I'm gonna have to make it full screen just so people can see it. So it's gonna cut our ugly faces off. So far they have all competitions. They're doing the Tatis Winter Series. So there's a race, 20 minutes, 50 minutes. It's at Zandvoort, right? So let's just there you go.
And it's for the Tatis.
They're doing the Tatis FTC, the cars we were just racing last week. So we should have good.
We're gonna have to try this. We're gonna have to get on and do this.
So it's December 23rd. So it's December 23rd to 26th. I want to sign up. Let's sign up.
Yeah, take us through the process, Mike. Show us how it's done.
I've got the. You are not subscribed to the content using the competition. Yes, I am. Well, that doesn't work out.
What option does it give you?
More info. Sessions. Preseason tests. Standings. Oh, look, they have standings up already. Race points. That's actually, you know what? That's actually neater, like cleaner than I would say iRacing's right now.
Yeah, I like that. So the Tatis Winter
5 races every day, catering to all different time zones. Points are scored based on driver ratings, and you can race as often as you want. All content is freely available.
So what content is it saying you don't have?
It's saying I don't have the Tatis. So, yeah. Which I know I do. So it's probably, there might have been an update. There might have been an update, so I'll probably have to update it once I get off the stream. So, yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like I'm going to have to get myself a
clutch for the
clutch. Yeah, they got the Pro Clutch upgrade.
Because that's what I didn't send you. I didn't send you the clutch because I kept the clutch.
Yeah.
I only got a 2-pedal ultimate setup.
Right.
Because I didn't see the justification of needing to buy another clutch. So, yeah. See? Other sim racing news. Brands Hatch GP layout race room. A sim that you just tried recently last week.
Yeah, I did actually try some of the cars and test driving them, and they were a lot of fun. A lively car. I don't think they have traction control on those cars.
DTMs, I think they do. You know who would know? Sibo would know. Sibo's raced a lot of race room. Sibo, do the DTMs have traction control? If you're still in the stream.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think they do because I looped the car a couple times and
that's because you can't drive though.
Probably right. I think you're probably right.
It's all that Toyota FJ Cruiser power you used to.
Hey man, my FJ just turned 100. My FJ just turned 190,000 miles old.
190,000.
Yeah, it still runs absolutely perfect. Love that thing. Every time you turn the key, it goes. Starts right up every single time. Never skips a beat. I know a lot of Jeep owners.
Yeah.
And yeah, they don't have such luck. It's not always as luck.
I've never had an issue with my Jeeps.
But
all right, so Brands Hatch. Brands Hatch race room experience. What? It's like it depends how you buy it though. That's the one thing I don't like about race room. So there's ways to get the content a lot cheaper. Like a lot cheaper. And most people don't realize that. You can buy it right through what's it called? Steam. And you pay full price for everything. You get no discounts. You know, and I think a lot of people have bought in the content that way. or you can go to the race room store. Yeah. So the cheapest way, actually, you know what? I'm going to screen share here. Window capture.
You show everybody what to do.
Where's my properties? Properties. Where's my screen here? Microsoft Store. Why is my Microsoft Store? Task Manager.
Are you doing that? I'll be right back. Hold on.
Where are you going? You can't just leave midstream, brother. He left midstream. So the cheapest way to get race room content is through the race room store. So I'm just going to bring up display capture. No, game capture. Add source. Add source. Capture specific window. There we go. Why is it not showing now? So yeah, if you just Google race room store, a VRP. You want VRP. Race room store VRP, and that will actually give you an option to buy points, virtual race points, they call it. Simples. With that, I think it's like 64 euro. Maybe it's more.
I drank too much coffee, man.
Oh, you had to go Willy?
I had to go wee wee.
It's not showing my screen. Yeah. VRP points. For some reason, it's not showing my screen. Oh, there we go. It's taking a while. What if I do this? Remove. Yes.
So one of the technical things that we've been dealing with lately is Mike just recently upgraded his PC to an AMD.
Yes, I did.
An AMD platform. And we've had some challenges with our screen sharing. It seems like it's some kind of a resource problem or, performance problem, which he shouldn't have because this processor
the thing's a beast.
Is supposed to be killer. Which processor do you have?
I picked up the 5900. Yes.
So who knows? He might be switching right off to getting an Intel platform.
I might be going back to Intel. So, Rob, if you're watching, do you want to go AMD?
You want to go AMD, Rob? Rob has been the Rob.
Does the wife know? No, she actually doesn't. She actually does not. Why is it not?
So anyway, so we've had a little, because we wanted to jump on track and just kind of drive and talk and do all of that, but for some reason, whenever Mike goes to launch R Factor,
or any sim,
misframe, any sim,
yeah,
any
we got
on
misframes and everything.
Yeah, so it doesn't make sense because the processor is supposed to be like a monster when it comes to multitasking and
it's not RAM related. It's not RAM. Like it's definitely not RAM related because I went and bought more RAM yesterday, and I didn't buy cheap RAM. I never buy cheap RAM.
Right.
It's CL16, 4000 megahertz or whatever. DDR4, HyperX.
Like I'm looking at your feed right now, and you're totally pixelated on Discord. You're not as clear as you normally are.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Maybe it's your bandwidth.
It might be. No, I got 2 gig bandwidth. What are you talking about?
Have you tested it recently?
I could test
Might
it
have
right
had
now.
a tree fall on a
I could test it right
junction
now.
box somewhere.
I could test it right now. Would you like me to test it right now?
You can test whatever you like, buddy.
Ah, there we go. Done. Boom. Haha, figured it out. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. So, here you go. Virtual race points. If you go all the way down to the bottom, 10,000 virtual race points. Right now is on sale for $64. We can go up here. We can change it just so you can see what it is in pounds.
Is that the VRP?
Yeah. So what is in pounds? 52 pounds. Right? Go back here. Go back to United States.
Which one do you need?
To get it all, so really to get it all, you need this one. So for $64, $65, right? It will literally give you, let's go race room. Oops. Log in. It's going to make me sign in. Sign in. There we go. So, where are we going here? Purchase content. So I have a good chunk of it already. We actually want the store.
You don't have all of it?
I don't have all of it yet. No. I don't have all of it. It's a slow-ass website sometimes. Ooh, look at that.
I know,
they released the new Audis. They released the new Watson Glen. 4 layouts. They released the new Scirocco Group 2. And they released the new VW. So the premium pack.
How cool Scirocco's were back in the day.
Scirocco's were never cool. So this premium pack gives you everything. So you will pretty much get everything they've ever released for $65.
What a deal.
Special.
That's actually a really good deal.
But it's not bad. $64 for everything. Right? So I
and that gives you every track and every car?
Every track, every car, every layout, every skin. You know. And this website is really bloody slow right now. There we go.
I thought I was having internet problems when I was on there. I was like, why is my internet so slow? Why is this page loading so slow?
And what I love about Race Room, you can test drive every car that you don't own.
Yeah.
On
I
any
don't like
track.
the fact that I don't.
Oh no, it's only on that one track. It's only on that one track, isn't it?
It's only that one track, and I hate that track because it's like a fantasy track, right?
You know,
with that little tunnel and that bridge, or the bridge and the.
So, like Touring Classics, like this is just new. What's in this? What's in the Touring Classics? Let's take a look. We don't know. Look at that. Volvo, Skyline, BMW. What else you get in it?
Volvo, Skyline, and BMW. What classic car is that?
That's just the Touring Car Classics.
Oh, Touring Car Classics.
Let's just do this.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm watching the feed on the stream just to. Actually, I got 2 up. I got Facebook up, and it's streaming live on Facebook, which is cool. I didn't realize we had that going. Yeah, Eric made a comment regarding hard drive space.
Yeah.
I mean, we're
Eric made a comment. I don't see that comment.
Yeah,
he must.
Facebook.
He's probably. Look at that guy.